The enemy pushes confusion, telling children you can be anything other than what God made you to be. Kids can be a dog. You can be a cat. Schools have kitty litter in the bathroom so that you can use the bathroom if you identify as a cat. You can be a dog, a cat, a boy or girl, whatever makes you happy. God clearly says, I made them in my image, both male and female, from the beginning. The enemy pushes the LGBTQ, and I probably forgot a couple alphabets, agenda. Gender confusion and identity lies to steal a generation's true calling.
Yep.
Confusion so you can't reproduce or recreate, which God commands us to do from the very beginning.
Yes.
The enemy robs us of this seed. It says in Genesis 1:28, God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground. Now, I'm going to be blunt enough to say it. How can you be fruitful if you two males? How can you be fruitful and multiply if you're two females? I came out the womb gay. I came out the womb bi. I just don't like guys. I just don't like girls. And we have to accept it. All the while, the enemy is like, that's my agenda. If I can get two guys together, living each other, they'll never procreate. Therefore, there'll never be anybody else raising up for God. If I can get two women to be together, therefore, they'll never procreate. But what do we do in this world? We have to accept it. The government comes in and says we have to do gay marriages. We have to accept everybody, but we don't accept Christians. What does my Bible tell me? That's how the enemy robs us of the seed, but we're so accepting of it. I do not hate gays. I do not hate lesbians. I do not hate anybody in the LGBT community. I love you like God loves you, and I love you enough to tell you the truth.
Amen.
God never commanded us to be that way.
Amen.
I will love you enough to say that.
Amen.
Let me be 100. I was a sinner. I slept around with different women. My sin is no different than yours. Let's be 100. I used to look at gay men like their sin was the worst. And then God began to tell me, they may sleep with multiple men. You sleep with multiple women. Your sin is no different than their sin. I have to sit my butt down.
That's true.
I would look at it so disgusted and be like, oh my God, I can't believe that the same sex will be together. But God said, how is your sin different than theirs?
That's right.
So I'm telling you, I was just a sinner like you, but I have to speak the truth. The enemy robs us of that seed because two people of the same sex can't procreate. So if the whole world right now begins to do what they want to do and be a dog and cat and marry the opposite sex, where are we getting the children from?
Yeah.
Then who's ruling the world? The enemy. Genesis 1:28. The enemy making kids believe their feelings define them when God already spoke identity over them. Depression, suicide, and every other label robs us of the very identity God created.